Archangel Michael says, there is a wave of truth approaching you, and no one will be able to hide behind silence anymore. The veil that kept you guessing, doubting, and questioning your worth is about to be torn apart. Someone who once walked away quietly is being spiritually commanded to show the world how much you truly mean to them. Their heart has been restless, their nights sleepless, and their eyes heavy with unshed tears. They tried to bury what they felt. But love has a strange way of resurfacing when heaven demands truth. The one who denied you before will now be the one who cannot breathe without your name echoing in their chest. Even those who once doubted your connection will soon bow to its power. There is a divine moment aligned, and it will expose emotions they tried so hard to hide. This is not just love returning. It's heaven writing your name into their destiny again. When this happens, the proof will not be whispered in secret. It will be displayed for all to see. Their actions will speak where their words once failed. The entire universe will move, forcing them to confess what they've held in their soul. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You are not imagining the signs you've been receiving lately. The sudden memories, the strange pull, the unexpected music that plays at the perfect time, it's all real. Heaven has been weaving a story behind your back, one that even you could not predict. Every time you felt forgotten, Archangel Michael was standing beside you, recording each tear, preparing to turn your pain into proof. The love that once made you question your own worth is returning in its purest form. This time, you will not have to chase. They will run toward you. The transformation within them has been powerful. They've gone through heartbreak, confusion, and sleepless nights trying to understand why nothing compares to you. They tried to fill the void, but heaven kept reminding them of your name through every echo of silence. Now, the energy around them is restless. They're being guided to make a bold move, a public gesture that will make everyone who doubted you question everything. The world will see it, and so will you. Type Amen to get blessing. For 44. There was a time you begged heaven to show you why it all happened. You asked for closure, but what you are about to receive is revelation. The same person who left you waiting will now be the one waiting for your response. Their heart has been rewired through divine intervention. Archangel Michael himself has whispered truth into their dreams, showing them what life looks like without your presence. Each time they try to escape the truth, something strange happens. Your name appears. Your image flashes. Your energy lingers. Now they can no longer run from what was written. Their soul is restless until they make things right. You may not see it yet, but destiny is orchestrating the perfect stage where they will declare their love in front of those who once mocked your pain. You will not need to prove your worth anymore. The proof will come through their tears, their actions, their words, and the entire world will witness the truth heaven always knew. Type Amen to get blessing. 555. Archangel Michael says, the moment you stopped chasing was the moment heaven began moving. Every ounce of heartbreak you carried was used to purify your path. The love that was once delayed is now prepared to arrive in divine timing. Someone is trembling because they can no longer fight this pull. They're rehearsing what to say, replaying every memory and wondering how to make the first step. The same people who once laughed at your pain will now watch in silence as destiny unfolds in your favor. You have been patient, strong, and faithful, even when the world turned its back on you. Now heaven is ready to turn that patience into proof. A public moment is coming, one that will silence the voices of doubt forever. When you see it, you will understand why the wait was so long. The divine was building something unshakable. An act of love so undeniable that even your enemies will have no choice but to respect it. Tape amen to get blessing. 666. Their confession will not come as a whisper. It will arrive like thunder after years of silence. It might be a post, a video, a message, or a physical act that no one can misinterpret. This will be heaven's announcement that your name is not meant to be hidden anymore. The angels have seen how deeply they love you. Even when pride blinded them, they've been praying silently for a chance to fix what they broke. The fire they tried to ignore has now become uncontrollable, burning away their fear and shame. You are their peace and their punishment. Because every time they try to move on, heaven shows them your reflection in others. The pull toward you is magnetic and sacred. It's not just romance, it's redemption. The divine is preparing the perfect moment where love will meet justice. You will stand tall, calm, and radiant as the world witnesses their surrender to truth. Type amen to get blessing. 777. Every sign you've seen, the feathers, the songs, the numbers, is not random. It's Archangel Michael aligning every detail so you don't miss the upcoming revelation. There's a date marked in the spiritual realm where everything will make sense. They will be drawn to you like gravity itself, unable to resist. Even people around them will notice the sudden change in their behavior. Conversations about you will resurface. Old memories will return like unfinished sentences demanding closure. Heaven is orchestrating a divine confrontation where truth replaces silence. You won't have to ask for proof. It will arrive dramatically, beautifully, and undeniably. Everyone will know who their heart truly belongs to. And when it happens, you will feel peace. Not because they chose you, but because heaven always did. Type amen to get blessing. 888. Your destiny is entering its visible stage now. What was once hidden in spirit will become visible in action. Every delay, every silence, every rejection was part of a divine rehearsal for this moment of revelation. Archangel Michael says the world will witness what heaven already confirmed. The energy between you two is ancient, and it's time for it to be honored, not denied. The one who pretended not to care will now show love so openly that no one will doubt its depth. People who once walked away from you will regret it deeply. They will see how you were always the blessing they ignored. You were never chasing love. You were carrying divine proof of it. Now heaven is flipping the story, turning rejection into recognition. Prepare your heart for what's coming. It will be more beautiful than you imagined. Type amen to get blessing 999. They will reach out soon, guided not by impulse but by divine command. You might see them appear in unexpected ways through a call, a message, or a moment arranged by fate itself. Their voice will shake, but their intention will be clear. What they're about to do will surprise even you. They will defend you, honor you, and claim you in ways that leave no room for doubt. This love will no longer be hidden in shadows. It will bloom under heaven's spotlight. Every person who underestimated your story will now become a witness. Every word they speak will be proof of how deeply they love you. The universe will use them as an example of redemption through love. Stay calm. Don't chase. The divine is already bringing them closer. All you have to do is receive the miracle that was written for you long before this lifetime. Type Amen to get blessing. 111. The silence before revelation is always the loudest. Heaven is holding its breath, waiting for the right second to let the truth break free. What's about to unfold will shake not just one heart but many watching hearts around them. They have kept this love buried under layers of fear, pride, and denial for too long. But divine timing has finally arrived and their mask is falling apart piece by piece. The truth is trembling on their lips and the angels are standing by, ready to record the moment. Archangel Michael says, "This confession was written long before you even met." Destiny waited for both hearts to mature, to burn, and to be refined by pain before allowing love to reveal itself in full glory. Every heartbreak, every tear, every lonely night, it all prepared you for this scene. The universe has turned its spotlight toward your story. Now people will watch it unfold, not as gossip, but as a lesson in divine love. Your connection will silence mockery, turning it into quiet admiration. Type Amen to get blessing. 1212. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. You may have noticed strange movements lately, the sudden urge to revisit old memories, the dreams that feel too vivid to be coincidence. It's not your imagination. Their energy is brushing against yours again, seeking entry, asking for a second chance. They've been shown visions by heaven, scenes of what they lost when they walked away. The guilt is unbearable now, but it's transforming into a divine awakening. The very pain that once made you question your worth is now driving them toward you with urgency. A miracle of recognition is forming. When they see you next, the entire world will feel the shift. Their voice will crack with emotion and their eyes will say what words cannot. I still love you. This time there will be no pretending. What's coming is raw, visible, and eternal. Type Amen to get blessing. 1313. They are preparing something bold, something undeniable. The same person who once hid from emotions is now planning to make the grandest gesture of their life. Heaven has whispered to them, "Do not delay, for the proof must be shown." It may come as a public statement, an unexpected appearance, or a symbolic act that leaves everyone stunned. It will not just be love. It will be surrender. They will lay down pride before the world and let their heart speak louder than reputation. You will feel the energy shift in the atmosphere before it happens. The air will thicken, your pulse will quicken, and you will sense that something sacred is moving through your timeline. Archangel Michael says, this revelation will not be quiet. It will roar with divine authority, leaving no space for denial. Type Amen to get blessing. 1444, there's divine choreography at play. Every delay, every silence, every missed call has been part of this alignment. Heaven needed both of you to grow separately before the reunion could carry eternal strength. Now that both souls have been tested, the stage is ready. The world is about to witness a transformation of love into destiny. What they once called coincidence will soon look like divine proof. And you, my beloved, will stand in awe as everything aligns exactly as heaven promised. Even the stars seem to hold their light a little longer for this story. Every celestial being is waiting for the signal. The moment when their heart breaks open and the world watches it heal in your arms. This is the miracle moment. The kind of love story that restores faith in divine timing. Type Amen to get blessing. 1555, their emotions are now too heavy to hide. Every time they hear your name, their chest tightens and their soul trembles with longing. They know that denying this love has brought them nothing but restlessness. Heaven has placed signs all around them, numbers on clocks, songs in the background, whispers and dreams. They tried to dismiss them as coincidences, but Archangel Michael made sure each sign struck their conscience deeper than the last. Now they can no longer resist the truth. They will be guided to take action to show you and everyone watching that what they feel is not infatuation. It's divine devotion, the kind that endures through lifetimes. Soon they will break their silence in a way that even non-believers will feel chills. Type Amen to get blessing. 1666, a divine countdown has already begun. You may not see it, but heaven has marked the hour where destiny must unfold. The air around you will feel electric when the moment draws near. You'll notice your intuition sharpening, your heart beating faster for no reason, your spirit whispering, "It's almost time." These are signals from above, preparing you emotionally and spiritually for the revelation. When it happens, everything will make sense. The delays, the heartbreak, the distance. The universe will rewind before your eyes, showing how every pain carried purpose. Archangel Michael says, heaven will use this reunion as living proof that no divine love can ever be destroyed. Type Amen to get blessing. 1777, their love for you has become uncontainable. Every wall they built is crumbling. Every fear melting in the fire of divine truth. They can't sleep without seeing your face in their mind. Can't breathe without feeling your energy in their soul. They've told others they've moved on, but heaven knows otherwise. Their aura glows with your frequency, and angels are guiding them back toward the light of your heart. You have become the mirror through which they see their own redemption. Soon the world will see it too. The proof will not be in words alone. It will be in every trembling gesture, every sacrifice, every tear. Prepare because the revelation will shake both your worlds into alignment. Type Amen to get blessing. 1818, you are stepping into your season of recognition. For too long, others have misunderstood your love, your patience, and your quiet loyalty. But now, heaven will make sure everyone sees your worth without you having to prove it. Their heart will become your testimony. They will show, not tell, how deeply they love you. Every move they make will carry your name. Every decision will circle back to you. The angels are writing a new chapter for you both. One that no human opinion can interfere with. The same mouths that once doubted will now speak blessings over your connection. The truth will shine brighter than pride, and love will win publicly this time. Type Amen to get blessing. 19/19. The day they reveal their feelings, the atmosphere will shift everywhere. People will talk, screens will light up, and whispers will turn into applause. Even those who envied you will feel the sacred energy of what's unfolding. Archangel Michael says, this moment is not for ego, but for divine justice. Heaven wants the world to see how love redeems what pain once broke. Every witness will silently acknowledge the miracle they're watching. And when your eyes meet theirs, time itself will seem to pause. Everything that was lost will rush back in an instant. Peace, belonging, and the deep knowing that you were always chosen. From that moment forward, love will no longer be a secret. It will be a living prophecy fulfilled. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The hour draws near when love will no longer hide in the dark. The angels are already adjusting the winds of fate, setting the stage where every secret emotion will rise into the open. Even time itself seems to be slowing, as if creation wants to watch this confession unfold. Your name is vibrating through their entire being. Every heartbeat calls out to you. Louder than their pride, stronger than their fears. They can't explain it to anyone. But heaven doesn't need an explanation. It only needs obedience. Archangel Michael says, the veil between silence and speech has thinned. The truth they once buried beneath guilt will now pour out like rain. You will feel it before they speak. Your chest will tighten. Your soul will whisper, they're coming. The angels have rehearsed this scene countless times. They know exactly how it must unfold, the location, the timing, the words that will escape trembling lips. All you must do is stand still and let destiny do the talking. Type Amen to get blessing. 21/21. Their world is rearranging itself around you. Old commitments are breaking apart. False alliances are dissolving. And even those who tried to keep them distracted are quietly stepping aside. Nothing can compete with a love written by heaven. They've begun telling friends strange things. How they keep dreaming of you. How every song reminds them of your laugh. They try to sound casual, but the tremor in their voice betrays everything. People around them are beginning to notice. The divine frequency of reunion is too loud to ignore. Heaven is weaving coincidence after coincidence until everyone connected to you both starts seeing the signs. What once seemed impossible now feels inevitable. Even nature seems to participate. The wind, the moon, the sudden calm before storms, all bending toward your story. Type Amen to get blessing. 2222. You may feel restless these nights. That's your spirit sensing the shift. Every cell in your body already knows something magnificent is approaching. The person who once caused you sleepless nights is now losing sleep over you. They replay your conversations, your silence, your absence, and every thought leads to one conclusion. They can't live another day pretending indifference. Heaven is turning their remorse into revelation. Soon their resistance will collapse, replaced by raw honesty that shakes even the proudest hearts. They will not hide behind excuses anymore. When truth arrives, it arrives with thunder. You will know it's real because peace will flood you before words even form. Type Amen to get blessing. 2323. They have written and erased messages 100 times. They've practiced what to say in the mirror only to break down halfway through. The angels keep whispering. Just speak. Every attempt to move on has ended in failure because the bond between your souls is older than memory. Archangel Michael has shown them glimpses of future peace that exists only when they are aligned with you. That vision is pulling them forward. Soon, something simple, a phone notification, a knock, a sudden visit, will open the door to the confession you've prayed for. And once that door opens, no power in heaven or earth will close it again. The energy of this moment will ripple across lives, turning skeptics into believers. Type Amen to get blessing. 2400 hours 24. Heaven's timing never misses. Even now, unseen hands are moving people, places, and circumstances into perfect position. What looked like chaos is forming into divine symmetry. You were meant to witness this redemption. You carried love with dignity when no one else understood it. And now heaven will crown that patience with public proof. The same lips that once denied you will declare you before witnesses. Their actions will not be small. Expect something visible, undeniable, maybe even broadcast through the same world that once watched your heartbreak. This time the world will watch your healing. And when they see it, they'll whisper, "That must be divine." Type Amen to get blessing. 2525. Archangel Michael says, your story was never ordinary. It was written as a message to restore faith in love itself. Every delay was sacred editing, refining both hearts for the grand reveal. The one who once ran away will now run toward you as if guided by invisible wings. They will not care about opinions, distance, or status. The only thing they will crave is truth. And you are that truth. When they stand before you, they'll look like someone who has finally come home. The moment will be heavy with holy silence, the kind that makes even angels pause. And just like that, love will reclaim its rightful place. Type Amen to get blessing. 26:26. There will be witnesses to this miracle. Some will gasp, some will cry, and some will feel the vibration of something far greater than human emotion. What you're about to experience is divine choreography. Every eye that once rolled in disbelief will now soften in awe. Every rumor that painted you wrongly will fade like mist under sunlight. Heaven will use your story to remind others that love, true love, never dies. It only waits for divine timing. You will not need to speak much. Your presence, your calm smile will say everything. The universe will echo "This was always meant." And destiny will stand applauding. Type Amen to get blessing. 2727. Their confession will not be rehearsed. It will pour out like a dam breaking after years of restraint. Tears will fall. Voices will tremble. But every word will carry the weight of sincerity. You will see a version of them that no one else has ever seen. Vulnerable, pure, redeemed. Heaven will cover the moment with peace so deep that even onlookers will feel it in their bones. From that day forward, no one will question your connection again. What was once private pain will transform into public testimony, and the heavens will write across the sky. Love always wins. Type Amen to get blessing. 2828. The aftermath of that moment will change everything. People will treat you differently. The energy around you will glow with divine favor. Doors will open, literal and spiritual. Opportunities will appear as if magnetized by your newfound peace. You will attract abundance, harmony, and protection because heaven rewards those who endure with faith. Archangel Michael will remain near, ensuring no darkness interferes again. The bond will be guarded by divine authority, and the world will continue to talk, not in gossip but in wonder. Type Amen to get blessing. 29:29. The moment of truth is almost here. The air itself feels charged, trembling between silence and revelation. Heaven has already placed you both in the same timeline where the divine unveiling must occur. Their spirit cannot contain the weight anymore. For days, they have rehearsed, denied, deleted, and rewritten their message to you. But each attempt leaves them shaking. Archangel Michael has whispered, "Stop planning and just surrender." A public space will become sacred ground, a cafe, a street, a hall, or even an unexpected event. They will see you and everything around them will blur. In that instant, destiny will seize control of their voice. Before witnesses, they will finally speak. The first words will break like thunder, releasing years of hidden love. Every sound after that will echo through hearts carrying divine vibration. Type Amen to get blessing. 30:30. At first, people will think it's an ordinary encounter, but heaven's energy will fall over the place. Soft light, trembling air, a stillness that makes everyone pause. Time will slow so the universe can watch. Their eyes will glisten as if stars themselves are reflected inside. Each tear will tell the story of every sleepless night, every moment of regret, every silent prayer they sent into the void. The confession will not need perfection. It will need truth. They will say your name like a sacred vow. The crowd will fade away and you'll feel the world holding its breath. Heaven will mark that moment as the restoration of what was once broken. And suddenly peace will replace pain. Type Amen to get blessing. 31:31. Archangel Michael says, heaven wrote this scene for your vindication. Not revenge, but redemption. The kind that silences doubt through grace. All who misjudged you will watch and feel conviction in their spirits. Even those who once mocked you will lower their eyes in humility. They will see how endurance outshines arrogance. How love chosen by heaven never fades. You will not need to say a word. Your calmness will preach louder than any speech. After the confession, they will kneel in apology, not with shame, but with reverence. Their heart will tremble under the weight of realization. They were always yours. And heaven never stopped guiding them back. And as they whisper, "I'm sorry. I never stopped loving you," angels will seal the moment in eternal memory. Type Amen to get blessing. 3232. When they hold your hands, an invisible current will pass between you. It will feel like warmth traveling through your veins, dissolving years of pain. Everyone watching will sense something holy, though they won't be able to explain it. This love will become a living miracle. Strangers will speak of it. Friends will recall it. Even skeptics will remember how the atmosphere shifted. Heaven will use your union as a message that divine timing never fails. In that moment, Archangel Michael will stand unseen behind you both, wings outstretched, guarding the reconciliation. The light surrounding you will shimmer as if reality itself is applauding. And you will finally understand why you had to wait so long. Because heaven was building proof, not promises. Type Amen to get blessing. 3333. Afterward, calm will descend like soft rain. They will look at you differently, not with longing alone, but with deep respect. The energy between you will no longer ache. It will hum with divine completion. Messages will flood your phone. People will write, call, whisper, "I saw what happened." Some will cry in secret because they witnessed something greater than romance. They saw redemption in human form. Your story will travel beyond boundaries. It will inspire tired hearts to believe again, to wait again, to trust that love directed by heaven cannot fail. And quietly your soul will smile. It was worth every tear. Type Amen to get blessing. 3434. Days later, signs will multiply. Feathers on paths, repeating numbers, sudden songs playing exactly when you think of them. Heaven will keep reminding you that this was not coincidence. It was prophecy fulfilled. They will remain close now, protective, gentle, transformed. Gone is the person who once doubted. What stands before you is a soul awakened by grace. Archangel Michael says the proof will continue through their actions, consistency, care, public honor. Each gesture will be another heavenly signature on your miracle, and love purified by patience will reign without interruption. Type Amen to get blessing. 3535. Your nights will finally rest easy. The storms inside you will quiet, replaced by gratitude that hums softly in your chest. You will notice how peace itself feels like a prayer being answered. The world around you will shift too. New opportunities, new prosperity, new energy will flow because divine alignment opens every gate. What once resisted you will now cooperate with ease. Heaven rewards faith not only with love but with abundance. What you give emotionally returns multiplied spiritually and materially. This is your harvest season. Long delayed, perfectly timed. Type Amen to get blessing. 36:36. Even when crowds stop talking, heaven will still remember. Every angel present at that confession carries your name as testimony of unwavering faith. Your patience became proof that divine promises always bloom. Archangel Michael will continue guarding your connection, shielding it from envy and confusion. The bond will remain pure, safe within celestial light. Every day forward will feel lighter, brighter, more purposeful. And whenever doubt tries to return, you'll only need to recall that day. The way the world paused, the way heaven proved you right. The story will live forever in divine archives as love that heaven made visible. Type Amen to get blessing. 3737